Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Mousillon campaign for Mortal Empires. So last episode we had our first experience fighting the Sisters of Twilight, and I can tell you now, it's not fun. It's not fun at all fighting Wood Elves. I much prefer playing as them. Much more fun. But I feel like it will be good of us to actually finish off the Wood Elves, take Carcassonne, and I'm quite happy to end things at that point. Because bearing in mind, we've only got a couple more episodes of this campaign before the next DLC comes out. So, yeah, if we can finish off Athelloren, Carcassonne, and just do some more damage to the Empire, I'll be happy. I'll be quite content to leave the campaign there. But not only did we fight the Sisters last time, but we also finished things by declaring war on Middenland. And you can see right up the top at Knight's Pass, we've got 2 territories of theirs to go after. So let's have a look. Carrick-Ziflin I wouldn't mind taking while it's, well, exposed and easy to attack. And Knight's Pass will be a nice little buffer once we upgrade it again. Now we do have Vlad here in Ubersreich, but I've got other plans for you, I think. Now bear in mind, we did take Kallenberg last time, but what I'm a little concerned about is these 2 armies here. Now they're not strong ones. I mean, if we click on Convoy here, it's a half stack, and Otto here is just a little bit more. But I don't want these guys going around pillaging and attacking settlements, especially if they end up getting replaced by a legendary lord. So if we can kill these guys off before we continue into Middenland itself, that would be great. So, let's have a look at Vlad's. Ooh, hang on. It looks like we're just in range of Otto here. And bear in mind, yeah, he's actually in march stance, so he can't retreat. At least as far as I'm aware. Let's see what happens. When you're ready, of course, Vlad. Attacking the Grand Duchy. Oh wow, this army is really no big deal, is it? Let's just use Lightning Strike, which apparently reduces my chances of winning the fight. Oh wow, we took a few losses there, didn't we? Huh. Okay. 838. Let's dominate the captives, just so we can get some replenishment back. We then killed Otto. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Something I've been talking about doing for a couple of episodes now, and keep forgetting because we always ended things with a battle, is now finally been done. And that is, after the end of the last episode, I went through every character I've got, and went through their followers as well as their magical items. Now, some of the legendary lords, I got the better items, and I did swap out a few that needed to be done, like Soulweaver over in Sylvania had a follower, I can't remember which one, but it only worked for battles, or if I remember right. So it's kind of like, well, you don't need it, so swap it out for one would be more useful, like a research bonus. So every character now has at least got a magical item of some sort, if not several. I try to tailor them based on their combat abilities or what else they need it for, and unfortunately though we had a lot of crappy items. But you never know, a magical sword might give a fairly poor bonus, but it's a magical item, which means you can use it against ethereal units or units with a high level of physical resistance. So hopefully I've done okay, we'll just have to see. But Vlad, now with that dealt with, let's get you marching over here, sorry. No, come here. Right, so that's you done. We can't reach you. Can we reach you in Malabad? No. Crap. Actually, do one of these characters have a block army? Oh yeah, you can see here, like, Black Hat just gave him it because he could have done with an item. He's got the Potion of Foolhardiness as well as the Obsidian Amulet. But I wanted to see, you got assault units, hinder replenishment, you have block army. Okay, admittedly, Aucassin has not really been designed as a campaign agent, so I don't know what his chances are going to be like. Let's have a look. 71%. Okay, that's not bad. If we can do this and block the army, we should be able to chase him down with either Malabad or Vlad in the following turn. And it was a success. Great. So what I'm going to do I want to use Vlad? I'll tell you what we will do. Let's get you marching. And we'll get a bit closer. Right. You now can only move around here, so we should be able to catch up with you with Vlad in the following turn. We could send Malabad into position already. Why have you only got night? Oh yeah, because we just sent Ocasin, obviously. I tell you what, where did I put you? Can you guys see Eustache anywhere? Oh yeah, there he is, here at Ordorf, right. Instead of sending you there, let's send you up towards Weissmund. Just so we can see what the enemy might have. Oh, they do have an army.
Never.
Okay, it's not a big army. In fact, if you got enough movements, you do. Let's get another Blood Kiss. So we could go for Nicholas von Sigurd or Wolfric. You're gonna have the 100%. You know what? Sure. Critical success. We managed to completely kill him. Not just a little kill him, but actually kill him. But there we go, another Blood Kiss. Bear in mind, we need 12 to unlock the final bloodline power for the, the Lamy bloodline or the Neckarch bloodline. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But, well done you, Eustache. So, Malabads. I'll tell you what, let's move you a little closer, right? That way then, we can still be within reinforcement range of Karenberg if we need to. And we can also go after them hopefully in the following turn. But that's you guys done. Now back here. So what we're going to do, William hasn't completely healed up from his injuries in the world roots. But I really thought he did well in the battle despite us having no magical support. And if you want to check out a cool little short story written by Alval Real in the comments of the last episode, I recommend it. It's one of those times I wish I had something like a wiki or something like that for all these characters, because it would just be so cool to add little stuff like mini short stories to them based on events in the game. But maybe when I actually start doing narrative content, which is something I do want to do, and I've just never have the time, it seems, to do it, because you want to make it as good as you can, whereas I've got other things I try to do in the evenings as well. But when I do that, maybe it'd be good to at least get something like that set up. But no, William is not at full strength, so what I'll do, let's get you to attack Carrick Ziflin. It's the weakest out of the two, I would imagine. Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, we'll do that. And we'll occupy it. And there we go, we've secured now the Northern Grey Mountains. Cool. Notorious Executioner. Well, if he didn't cause fear already from his Hippogriff, he does now. Other Trickster Shard. Ooh. That could be kind of useful. Especially given... Yeah, hang on. I'm seeing a thing here, right? Oh, we've got the Ruby Ring of Ruin, damn. Oh, hang on, what about Bernhoff? I'm going to give it to you. What I was thinking was, given that we've made this sort of story going on between him and Margaret, the fact that we use Margaret for long-range magical support, I thought it'd be kind of cool that if he had an item on him that will allow him to actually make the enemy weaker, more vulnerable to magical attacks that Margaret could have done. But it's okay, I like the story that it was Vlad von Garstein himself that gave him the Ruby Ring of Ruin. So yeah, we'll let Victorlos have it, and he'll be in the center of the enemy line anyway, so he'll be able to get a lot of units to become more vulnerable to magic. So yeah, what if that? Where is Margaret? I'd left her somewhere around here, didn't I not? Oh, there she is.
Yes, my sire.
Alright, I'm gonna get you. Just gonna get you down towards Montfort. And then we'll grab Nicolette and get you to go after Knight's Pass. Now, they're not no longer colonized it, so yeah, it's only a basic tier settlement. Let's just take it. There we go. Occupy. And once again, Knight's Pass belongs to us. How many times have I lost it now? I've lost track. But we can upgrade it straight away, so I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll make sure you get growth. For here, let's give you public order. Not that concerned about growth. We can actually upgrade it to level 3 straight away, so let's do that. Do we need a barrow? I don't think we need a barrow. Does this provide any bonuses? No, we can get a mortars engine at the top, but it doesn't provide any useful bonuses. Okay, let's just go ahead and get rid of that then. There we go, that'd be better. So you guys are now done your thing. You, Marius. He's at full strength, but he's not really in a position just yet to go after the Wood Elves. And I would like to try and send all 3 of them in at the same time, ideally. So we could try and be smart, maybe do a little ambush, but I'll tell you what. Let's get you outside the settlement a minute. 71% chance. What about further here? 96. Oh no, that's on the other side of the river. We don't want to do that. Let's get you here. And let's set up an ambush. This way then, if one of the Wood Elf armies comes to attack us, he'll be able to hopefully fight it, but also have the garrison from Paravon come in. And if they don't, then he's in position then to help lead the assault. And who's left then? Aiden. Let's send Aiden off, just to see if there's any agents we can go and get him to kill. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch from here. 96, 98. I mean, they're not high experience, but if we can get us another blood kiss, I'll be happy for that. There we go. So that's you done. Nicolette, we need to have Red Duke. Now, you see, I'm still tempted to try and set an ambush up for Ickett's Claw, because I have a feeling if we can set one up, they might be trying to attack Fort Sol. So if we can deal with them, we can then take Kamek Izor pretty easily. Oh, hang on, are you... Who are you? I'm trying to spot, is that an agent? Or is that an actual... Oh yeah, it's an agent. Mutin, enemy Doom engineer hero. Okay. Let's move you a little bit further up then. We'll try maybe here. Just see if that works. And then finally, let's go through our stuff. So, Vlad. While we've been boosting up his stuff like the Waking Dead, what I'm actually tempted to do, because I would like more magical items, is to get Diviner, increasing our magical item drop chance. And then we got Luan Beset. Let's give you Chain Lightning. Flow, let's give you Immortality. Nearly missed that. Emmeline, I'm going to give you a Hellsteed to keep you safe in battle. Eustache will just give you Survivalist at this point. Axel Paravon. I'm trying to remember, who are you with? Oh, wait, you're with Vlad's army, right. Let's give you magical reserves. Margaret. We did finish all of these here now, didn't we? Yes, what do I want to give you? Magical reserves will be useful just for more magic. Arkham's Mind Razor, that's normally a pretty decent item to have. Or a Pit of Shades. You know what? Let's go for damage. That's what she is mainly for. So I think that'll be fine. Bernhardt will give you Deadly Onslaught. William. I do need to make sure you get some more health or something. Because he came extremely close. Oh, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll try and get Lightning Strike. Just to let's go for Vampiric Corruption. For now. Aldrich. Guys, you've got everything now. Let's just give you Earthen then for the moment. Okay, Nicolette. Still can't quite give you the Coven Throne, that's another 2 levels. What about these? You can pick up your Blood Opal Brooch. Okay, extra casualty replenishment. In the meantime then, let's give you chill... No, let's give you Agent Cunning. And then next level up we can give you Immortal Horror. And then finally Lightning Strike. And I think that's everything. Final check on Diplomacy, just to see if there's anything new. You might be willing to give me trades. Never mind. You... Let's give you trade. Nope. Still not willing to give me that yet. Okay, to prophesize war. None of those are fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this has just popped up. We've got an army from the Greenskin Gits attacking Krugenheim. Now, I'm willing to actually try and fight it, but bearing in mind now we've got a deadline coming getting closer and closer, I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve. A valiant defeat, but that's okay. Krugenheim, don't forget, was just a single region in the whole province, so I'm quite happy to let the Greenskins take it. Yet again, the Red Duke has had an ambush foiled. He has such terrible luck when he tries to set up an ambush, he really does. Ambush foiled Marius, okay. Alright, any more? Oh yeah, I did want to have a quick look at the Death Master here. Oh right, yeah, look at him. Never seen him do those somersault kicks before. Oh no, it's not even him, that's... Ike Stone. Why? It just popped up during the end turn phase. I watched the army come over and start raiding. I was just wondering, why is there a rat doing martial art kicks here? I thought it was the Death Master, but I forgot. Master of Assassins. Now, I also popped out. Where are they? Is it this one or this one? Yeah, the Sisters of Twilight have come back. They've managed to recover from their injuries extremely quickly, I must say. But, I'll tell you what, we're going to set up another ambush for you, Marius. We're going to get Unan to make your way back, William. And the same then for you, Nicolette. There we go, there we go. Right. So here in Carrick Ziflin, we've got blood mines, giving us extra dies. I'm just going to go ahead and give you some defences, I think. And then... where's Margaret? Nearly there. I do want her to join up with the army this time before we send off William, just so he can actually get some magical support from her spells. So we'll let that happen. You here, Nuberswike. Let's go... what do I want to give him? Probably might be best just to go for another cursed bog, just to increase the amount of money we're getting from the snail hunting. Yeah, we'll go for that. Now, as for here... now, Vlad's got two armies to go after. We've got an incursion army here, and we also got, of course, these guys. We could potentially try and attack Convoy with Malabad, but I can't help but feel that maybe he'll try and do a runner. In fact, if we use all cast in again... block army. No success. Hates men now. Cool. And block army. Thank you.
Not possible.
So now he might not be able to retreat, so let's give it a try. Because we still want to try and level up Malabad whenever we can. Okay, he has retreated. Oh! Oh, that is perfect!
My will alone.
Right. Can we stick you back in the army quickly? No, we cannot. Okay, well, we lose Kallenberg, we lose Kallenberg. But now, Vlad, is your opportunity to shine here. Let's go after Conway first. Alright, gonna risk an auto-resolve. Oh damn, that was a lot of casualties. Oh well, if we lose any Graveguard, or Spearman I should say, I don't care. We'll go ahead and dominate them. And let's see now if we can go after this army. Bear in mind they've not just retreated, but also, if we can get this just right, we might even be able to get Marienburg to help reinforce.
Annihilate them.
No, we didn't, but it's still an easy win. There we go. Oh, they still survived. Okay, let's dominate the captives.
Unstoppable.
Still retreated. Can we chase them down?
Go.
There we go. Done and done. Didn't take a single loss that time either. This time I'll take a little bit of dark magic, why not? Done, killed, killed, killed. So now, what do I want to do? Do I want to send him up here, where we've now got Gelt and who else? The Gelt. There's not 2 Gelts. Stop. If only they made it a bit easier. Boris. Right. Do I want to try and hold Gorcel with maybe Vlad while Malabad goes after all the other territories? Because how much do they have? 5 regions under their control. So that's what? 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Okay. What I might do then is we'll send Malabad up through here, go after Weissmund. He can then head to Middenstag and then Middelheim, the Black Pit, and then we can join up together then to go after Anau here. So yeah, you can just move over there. Vlad will heal up, and then might be worth. Let's move you into Marienburg for the moment. And while we're here, let's have a look. Unfortunately, we don't have any actual points here to use. Okay, never mind then about that. Oh yeah, speaking of points. Part of me is a little tempted, thinking about William's army, right? We haven't really got a lot that's good for anti-large. We've got, of course, our Black Knights here, which are good against infantry. But I must admit, I was a little unimpressed with the damned Knights of the Realm. Part of me is tempted to recruit some Blood Dragons and just get them to come over here. I mean, we could do that. The only thing is, they are a rare choice, and I don't know how that might work with his army. We might end up having to give up units, but I might not feel comfortable doing. You know what? I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. My Red Duke, I'm going to try one more time to set up an ambush. If it don't work, I'm going to be annoyed at you. Alright, we'll skip through you. Alright, Anard. I haven't really got much else for you to get. We'll give you scouting. Cassian. I think we almost finished all of the combat spells. We just got Winds of Death to get. Yeah. Aiden. Did you finish off these? No, we're just working through here, aren't we? We'll give you Gaze and Nagash then. Vlad. You have got Lightning Strike in that. Uncanny Prescience. Nah, never mind about that. Let's give you Wind of Death. Arcane Conduit could come in handy, but we'll give you Curse of Years. So that's finished off all his magical abilities. And don't forget, well, apart from Raise Dead, but don't forget, like I was going to say, is that he does have access to the Lore Master trait, giving me a bunch of lower costs for the most powerful spells, especially when you combine them with the upgraded versions already. Okay, Matthias, let's give you Scarred Veteran at this point. Flo, let's give you Opportunist to finish that off. Christ, all these spells. Oh, did I not give... Oh no, that was another character, never mind. Let's give you then the Purple Sun, because it's a cheaper spell than using the Fates. Right. You have to rest up for one more turn, so I'm quite happy to let him do that. I can also upgrade a bunch of places. We'll upgrade the Moots. Oh, crap, I missed a turn then. Right. Eustache, where are you? You were back up here. Right. Oh, we actually got 12 Blood Kisses. In that case, how many more turns you've got to wait? 1. Let's go ahead then and unlock our final bloodline. Power 4. Which one? So we can either get minus 10% upkeep for all the units in all the armies, or we can get minus 50% upkeep for all heroes. Oh no, we've already got that. Hang on, what do I get then from this? Oh, campaign line aside. Oh god, no, in that case, I'm gonna go for that. I thought it was the minus 50% upkeep, didn't realise we already got it. Whoops. But there we go, that works. Right. Do I want to do the Blood Drag Knights? I still think it's a good idea. Oh. Why have we not done that yet? Oh, because we haven't got infiltrate noble houses. Okay, fair enough. We'll come back to that. Oh. Okay. So this just popped up on screen. It looks like we got an opportunity to intercept Icat's army through the underway. Okay. Let's use Lightning Strike just to help out a little bit here. And let's have a look and see what he's got. So he's got a few Molder creatures. He's got the Chimerats, Barbarian Behemoths, Mutant Rat Ogres, Hellbit Abominations. A few weapon teams. To be honest though, with our cavalry and our army, with the Red Duke as well, I'm quite happy to bet on the Red Duke against Icat's Claw. And given everything else, yeah. We're going to have to fight this, because if we can destroy this army, we can go after the settlement nearby extremely easily, I would say. So sure, let's fight the battle. So here we are, guys, in the underway, as the Red Duke prepares to take the fight to Icat's Claw. Now, as you can see, we're starting things off with sending Mina ahead of the main army to get some early damage in with her spells. Now, the main force itself is coming up behind, but it's coming quite slowly. I spent about 30 seconds at the beginning of the battle just to wait there and see what these guys were going to do. But the Skavens seemed quite content to wait on the other side of the battlefield. So I sent Mina ahead and got the rest of my force marching quite slowly so they don't get too tired out. Now, we're starting things off with the Purple Sun, although I can't help but just notice the vampires have really got a lot of cleavage, haven't they? Not that it's important, but I couldn't help but notice just then. Hey, although look at that as well, just showing it from the side here. I didn't ever realise the Hellseeds have got their intestines hanging out from the bottom as well. That's disgusting. I like it. Anyway, we'll unleash the Purple Sun, as you can see, and if I speed things up a little bit, I actually got a little disappointed by how much damage the spell did. You can see a couple of bodies here from the Skaven slingers here, and it's going over the weapon team and doing some damage, but it actually doesn't get any kills in. In fact, when I started sending Mina back, because she was getting shot at by the weapon teams here, she only managed to get 4 kills with that spell. I was very disappointed. But it's okay, at least we managed to get first blood. That's the main thing. Now, if I hover back here a second, you can see a few of my units kind of got stuck. The reason being is because the enemy summoned a unit of clan rats using the menace below. They originally went after my bowmen, but I was able to send back a unit of the Duke's Guard, as well as the rest of the slain who got caught in the fight. And then I chased them away with the Bloodsworn, so we managed to get a number of kills. In fact, how did you guys get 92 kills? Wait, what? 92, 37... Oh, right, yeah, because Skaven clans, units are quite big compared to my forces. Yeah, just to showcase, 140 for Skaven slave slingers. Then the clan rats get off of 160, don't they not? Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Ignore me completely with that part. But anyway, the main point was we defeated the army that spawned, meaning that there's a bit of a gap in the line, but it's okay. The enemy aren't going to be moving forward. Now, I did plan to try and move them a little closer in order to allow some time for those other forces to catch up. But then the enemy made what I felt was a very silly mistake. You may notice, Icat's Claw decided to run ahead of the army. Now, I wasn't going to let an opportunity like this slide by, so I sent the Red Duke in order to go after him, activated his numerous abilities to boost things up, and then I noticed another thing. The enemy have got a nice bunched up army now, and while we didn't have anything like the Purple Sun with the Red Duke to fire, we do have a Wind of Death. So as he was getting into range and just about to attack Icat's Claw, I unleashed the Wind of Death right through the enemy army. Now I couldn't put it any closer forward because we were too far out of range otherwise, but we do send it off. And you can see it doesn't do much damage initially, but then it gets more and more and more in. until we managed to get 157 kills in that one spell. So yeah, back to the main duel here though. You can see that, unfortunately for Aquitane, in fact, let me just double check this before he dies. Because someone sent off a misfire explosion, and it wasn't me. Was it actually Icket's? Yes, no, Sundered Armor, that's from his ability. Swarm of Flies, Death Frenzy. Huh. Who did that then, I wonder? Was it you? I didn't overcast it, so... Oh, I have no idea who Yeah, I have absolutely no idea then who misfired that spell. But... Anyway, as you can see though, Aquitane, despite at the beginning of the battle, where it actually told me that I would have the disadvantage with the Red Duke against the Ickets, it went very, very differently. And despite them both being able to regenerate, to be fair, he did get a couple hits in, as you can tell from my health. But, at this point, Aquitane is not going to be long for this world, or at least until he gets wounded. We managed to get a bit of a blast just then, but we managed to knock his down health more and more. We've got shots coming in now from the Mortars as well as the Mutant Rat Ogre and the Bovine Behemoth, but we're able to wound the enemy pretty easily. Now the Red Duke is quite happy to go after these creatures. The combat's going to be fairly balanced, so at this point I decided to take advantage of my cavalry. So we got the Bloodsworn making their way through in order to go after the Chimerat over here. The Ladies Lost are just going to head straight towards the weapon teams in the back. We've got the Screaming Ones going after the Warp Grinders. And over on this side, we've got the Duke's Companions going after some Clan Rats. I think I was trying to get them to go a bit further forward, but they kind of got stuck. And then I sent the Dreadwings to go after the Hellpit Abomination. Now initially I thought they were going to do relatively well, and to be fair, they do. But they do take some early damage, and I'm not entirely sure where from. The balance bar should be massively in their favour, but it didn't turn out to be. Sorry, not balance bar, but, you know, the saying, oh yeah, it should be an easy fight. In fact, they're losing a bit more health now than I noticed. Not that it really matters. At this particular point, the entire force starts getting into combat. I think I actually sent Mina at one point into melee as well. I think she's here. No, that's a Bloodsworn. I don't know where she disappeared off to then. I got her going after somebody anyway. And as you can see then, we got units like the Sleepless Guard coming in. The Mutant Rat Ogre is really not done that well against the Duke, although he has taken some more damage, I've noticed. He takes damage very, very easily, I noticed. But anyway, the Bloodsworn now have done very well against the Chimerats, making him waver and retreat. Back here, I had a weird situation with the Ladies Lost. They kept charging forward, getting into combat, and I presume because some of their models in the unit was getting caught back here, they kept running back then to try and join up rather than push the fight. So we got the model over here, we got others coming all the way back here. It was really, really weird. But we continue pushing him forward whenever we can. I've got other units then, like the Bloodsworn have rushed over now to go after the Bovine Behemoth. The Chimerat is starting to run away. I believe the Hellpit Abomination is here. Nearly managed to kill off, actually. That's pretty good going. The rest of the Slain are chasing after it as well, along with the Duke's Companions. I sent the Dreadwings because I figured we should be able to catch them out of position then with them and fly over enemy units. But yeah, at this particular point, it's over. If I pull back here, you can see none of my units are really need to worry about anything. I actually forgot to send them forward because I just figured I'll send my cavalry. And at this particular point, the enemy decided to shatter. Now, given that this is an underway fight, it does mean that the enemy will automatically be wiped out. So, a decisive victory for us, and as you will see on the campaign map, we didn't take that many casualties, which I'm quite happy about. So there we go, a decisive victory for us, and what a victory it was. As you can see, we only took 23 losses, and in return we were able to wipe out the entire enemy army, thanks to the way the underway battles work. So with Aquitane and his entire army defeated, we'll be able to march on the settlement nearby very easily, and hopefully be able to take it with even few losses there as well. We'll just see what happens. In the meantime, what do I want to do? Well, I'm going to go ahead and dominate the captives, because I don't know if we are in friendly... Oh no, we are, because we fought in the Battle of Fort Sol. So yeah, let's go and get my hands on some extra dark magic instead. Okay, so this was something I expected. As you can see, that army from Vismund up to the north has come down to attack Carenberg. Now we could attempt to fight it, but let's be honest. We've got men-at-arms going up against great swords and demigryph knights. I think it's going to be a very one-sided affair. So I'm going to go ahead, let us auto-resolve the fight. But don't forget, Malabad is nearby. We'll be able to take it back easily enough. Especially as they've decided to actually occupy it instead of marching back. Okay, so what we got to deal with this time? Well, we've got an incursion over at Einschatten. Block army success. Oh yeah, Kislev has been destroyed. Now, I can only guess as to how, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably Clan Molder's escapades up in the north. But Marius beset, Carenberg's lost, Vegan's Eventry, Fitting End. Not the best of bonuses perhaps for the Red Duke, given the fact that he's a combat character, but having that extra power reserve as well as being able to boost our research, I'll quite happily take that. Notorious Abductor as well. Okay. Strict, Vlad, raid, right. Okay, let's start sorting things out here. So we got Vlad to kick things off, and I can't help but notice that Dual Durak has arrived back in, well, the Wastelands. So let's go and kill him off. Getting tired of dealing with these guys. If it was better sense strategically, I would probably be tempted to go over there just to wipe them out. Because we're dealing with the Truthsayers for a number of episodes now. But at the same time, I know it's not the best thing for us to do. So, because, you know, where it is, it's not the best territory for us. And it also puts us very close to Norska. But on the other hand, I guess, I mean, they've taken a few territories from Norska. Maybe it would be a good idea for us to bloody them a bit, you know? Who knows? Anyway, let's stick you inside there for now. Let's grab you now, Malabad. Oh, you can't reach Carenberg. Okay, sure. We'll move you here instead. I don't care if they try to attack me, because let's be honest, I think we can deal with them. Let's get you back inside his army in the meantime. There we go. Might as well just move you... Oh, we'll move you here. That way then if they do... Let's pull you back a little bit. Just in case... Well, none of that really matters. If they try to attack us, there's not going to be enough for a garrison in Carenberg for us to have to worry about, so yeah, we'll be okay. Right. But here now... Oh, hang on. I think I'd rather try and deal with you rather than lose Carrick Ziflin, so let's grab Nicolette. Now, I'd rather have Nicolette lead the initial charge, although William would be a good idea too. Now, I'll tell you what, we'll grab Nicolette. You can, because I want her to level up as well. So she can go and deal with the rebel army in the following turn and then make her way back. We'll grab... Not you. Excuse me. No, I don't want Bob. I don't want him. I want Mark. Oh, it would help if I was actually clicking on it. Oh dear. Right, let's get you inside the army. And there we go. Our two lovers are reunited. Okay. Ugh, I am not looking forward to dealing with Durfu and his army right here. That's why I want to wait until we're in a position for all of them to attack. So let's just quickly try and sort these out. So Vlad's already moved. Announce is fine. Red Duke. Now that you've dealt with them... what? How did this army just appear out of nowhere? Oh, bloody hell. Right. Okay. Remind me, what does the garrison have? Skaven slaying... Right. Okay. I was just seeing whether or not it'd be in our best interest to either attack Carrick Izor itself, or go after the army outside the settlement so we can actually... Or why don't we just do both? That'd be easier. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh wait, yeah, you got blocked, didn't you, by the enemy army? Crap. Okay, fine. Okay, Eustache, you've now healed up. Let's get you to go after that commander here. And let's have a quick look here. Oh wow, we could have gone after you. You've got so many characters. Not that it matters. You're dead now. Okay, Duke. Let's give you Curse of the Revenant, just to finish that off now. Okay, Vlad. Oh, I'm so torn about trying to give you combat abilities. Like, I think you'll be okay for magic now. So yeah, let's work... Melee attack is okay. Jesus, how high can we send his melee attack? Add that for 12 to 83 is 95. We can give him a melee attack apparently of what, 107? Oh my god. Sure. We could do that, I guess. No, let's go for Van Hillstone's Macabre. Okay, Flo, at this point now, I'm just going to give you Fleet-Footed, make you a little faster. Okay, Eustache, just continue giving you Survivalist. Okay, Axel, let's give you another point in the Purple Sun. Alright, you I don't care about. Marius can just stay where he is. In fact, let's try and set up another ambush just in case. Upgrade Dragonheart finally now to level 5, that will be extremely useful. We can also upgrade Knight's Pass, let's go ahead and do that. Aiden... Oh yeah, Aiden now, I'm using him, aren't I? So, we got Vanal here. We can have you go after these branch waves. What about that other army? Cheap Waystalker. Oh, I'm not that fussed about them. Let's have you go after this one here. Failure. Oh wow. Little surprising, I must admit. Okay, 41,000. Let's quickly have a look now to see if there's anything we need to get. So Massive Oracle will give you that. If we can give you anything that's going to boost up our limits, I suppose I can just go for the crypts, can't I? Now let's give you that to increase the units of damned we can get. I don't need that. Let's go for Defiled Khan as well. Okay, Blackstone Post will give you some extra defenses. Right, coming on. Oh wow, what can we give you now? Let's go ahead and give you a Font of Nightmares. We can give you Witch House. Bear in mind, I think we need that for one of the rituals, don't we? We can do. Definitely not going to go for that. I suppose we might as well go for one of these, eh? Let's go for Bidden Library. Or to get the ability to recruit Vargulfs. Sure, we'll grab that. 1,600. We blew for that very quickly, didn't we? But I think that's everything. Sure. Oh dear. So bear in mind the Red Duke and his entire retinue are going to try and ambush this one command character in the underway. Sure. And you got the kill as well, Duke. That's good to see. Okay then. Let's pop through all of this stuff. Every time. Oh, that's good timing. Incantations on the Gash, giving us extra income from vampire crypts and keeps. Okay. Got 18 and nearly 19,000 coming in. Wow. 10% research bonus. Raiding. Right. Right. What can we do? We could actually start recruiting another army now. Even with the, what was it, like minus 4,000 we would be paying for supplies, we'd still got enough that we could look into doing that. And I wouldn't mind trying to get either a Lamian one, so we can actually finish up that one off, or actually go for a Neckarch. I'm not too sure yet. But what I am sure about is that we're going to kill off everyone in Carenberg. Goodbye. Oh wow, we took a few casualties, didn't we? Alright, let's occupy it again. Luckily our replenishment is just so good. Really, really good. Right. We'll upgrade Karenberg now. By the time you heal up in the next turn, you'll be back up to full strength.
Lord of the dead.
Do I feel tempted, though? In fact, why not? You can't come after us anytime soon, right? No.
I am
Let's start marching you up. If we can try and set it up so we can do ambushes along the way. I mean, it's not ideal, but if it allows us to do it so the enemy can't spot us coming, then that is ideal. So we go after the Black Pit. I mean, it's a level 4 settlement. What's the garrison like? Halberdiers, swordsmen. Okay, nothing really for us to worry about. That'd be easy enough.
I am
Okay, Marius. We're still waiting on Nicolet, so let's just go and kill these guys off. There we go. Decisive victory. Alright. Not worried about replenishment, I'll just take the dark magic. Extra students. In fact, can I give that to... let's try and give it to Luan. Research rates, 10%. I mean, still got a few to get here and there. But as you can see, like... oh, I actually got a couple of magical items missing. Spare, okay. Tell you what, you can have that. Enchanted items, potion of healing. Yeah. That's fine. Let's get you then down towards here. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, am I not able to... oh yeah, I can. We're gonna get him straight to Paravon, so next turn we'll be able to march into Athelloren with 3 stacks of troops. Now it does look like they're busy recruiting as well, but hopefully, depending on how these are all set up, we might be able to try and do multiple attacks against enemies. You know, for example, block lay siege to Val's Anvil, and then go after the other army, and then we can just join in together. Are we going to be able to make it in 1 turn, though? No, we're going to have to try and do it in 2 turns, unless... we try and... right, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. You guys can all stay there, though. Onard is fine. Red Duke. Let's finally now go after that army. So we'll go for Trey, first of all. I mean, we just do that. That was easy. And replenishment. Okay, now we'll have you come after Karak Izor. Really? I know it's probably because of the lack of siege equipment, we're attacking a walled settlement. But I don't agree with that. You know what, I'm going to quickly fight this myself. It'll just be a very quick battle, just so we can get it over and done with. So there you go, I've decided just to skip over the battle. You can tell it's pretty straightforward. Took a couple casualties just because of the enemy towers, but on the whole, we did pretty well. There was a pretty cool bit, I must admit, with the Red Duke. I had him fighting on top of one of the gates against a whole bunch of enemy units, like the Deathglobe Bombardiers and so on. And the enemy decided to spawn a unit of clan rats from the menace below to attack the Sleepless Guard here from behind. And they actually did pretty well against the Sleepless Guard. I was really shocked to see. But luckily I had enough magic that I cast Wind of Death, and it just swept right through that clan rats unit and just wiped them out. It was like, you know, the Red Duke had to basically step in while dealing with about 3 units himself. I love that moment. But anyway, we managed to win it. Don't know how these guys managed to get any kills because, well, you can see they didn't do anything in the battle. But the most important thing is we've taken Karak Izor. So there we go. Vermin Stomper as well. The bonus versus infantry, that will be useful. But now that we've taken it, I can look into considering now moving against the Wood Elves through here. It will require me to trespass in King's Glade, but if it allows me an opportunity to go after some of the enemy units, then I'll be happy to do so. But for now though, let's have a quick look at the Karak. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of you and you. We don't really need the money. And what I'm going to swap it out for instead, once we build that, is get my hands on a Balefire Brazier to start spreading corruption in the province, and probably get some defences as well. Now, what can we recruit from here? Anything of use? Not really. Okay, just handy to check, I guess. I mean, I suppose what we could do is maybe swap out the children of the pox, but these guys have been with us for some time. I think I'd keep them rather than just go for some more Graveguard. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep the children of the pox. They've been with us for quite some time. So, yeah, where Duke is now moved. You're back. Okay. Let's get you heading over to here, so you can start going after enemy agents for me. Eustache, you are still exhausted. Oh yeah, you already moved anyway. That's fine. And then where Duke? Want to get you? We finished all of that. We could go for his spells, but I'm not really using spells that much with him. Let's finish off Dread Knights, so we can increase our weapon strength and charge bonus. Bulgars... Still feel tempted to give you a horse, but at the same time... let's go Woundmaker for increased damage. Lorraine has now got everything. I'm just going to give you Dark Benediction in this case. Okay, Nicolette. We can now give you your Blood Opal Brooch. A few bonuses, including magical resistance. Well, sure, we'll take that. Okay, your Cassine. This time around, let's give you Earthen, and we can give you Arcane Conduits afterwards. And then we can focus on, like, Wind of Death or something. For you, I'm going to give you Earthen as well. Emmeline, you've already got Arcane Conduit now. Aspect of the Dread Knight could be useful because of its ability to cause terror. I mean, the Hellsteed, I believe, does fear, doesn't it? Oh no, it can still cause terror already. We don't need that then. Although, it's an area of effect, isn't it? Yes. Having a bunch of my units being able to cause terror could come in handy. Let's go ahead. Why not? Alright, William is just going to stay where he is. Aiden can stay where he is. No, Aiden. Oh, you're now fully able to move. Right. Let's have you go after the Sisters' army here. Success. Hates Wood Elves. Okay. And another Blood Kiss as well. Right.
Even Ariel could not.
Okay. Marius is happy to move. Let's upgrade Fort Soul now to a tier 3. More points to spend. This time we'll just continue with Gaze of Nagash. I've already skipped past you. Right. So where it was, infiltrate noble houses. I'm going to go for this, just to increase our diplomatic relations, but also to be able to do the ritual, which if we pop onto here, the Rite of Intrigue. So not only does it increase our diplomatic relations, but spreads vampire corruption, and hopefully gives us a little bit of extra cash from the trade tariffs. Don't know if it will, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I thought you hadn't... Oh, you know what? Fine. Let's move you up here, and you can check out for me what's happening here. Right, well you got one more turn. And we're going to be wiping them out anyway, with Malabads, eventually. So sure, hit enter. Oh, interesting. Dryka wants to offer us military access, but in return, give them 190 dark magic. I mean, we don't need it, really. I suppose we could secure maybe a better relationship. You know what? Sure. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to ask you just to give it to me. There we go. Oh. Hello, Chaos. Now, luckily for me, once we pop through all of these, you guys can read through that if you want. But luckily for me, it's not Archon. These are just your bog standard Chaos Lords. And to be honest, level 10? Wow. These guys aren't even that particularly good. You poor fools. Well, Luckily for me, if they're going to try and attack my territory, they're going to have to push all the way through Clan Mulder territory first. And that will only help us out if they're going to weaken our enemy to do so. So, yeah, I'm happy to do that. Now with you, Malabad, let's get you marching up now to attack Vismond. Should be a pretty standard fight. Oh yeah, definitely. The only thing is... Oh, what? Cal Franz is leading the army? Oh wow, I didn't expect that. But, let's do that. Oh god, really? We lost 2 units of the disgruntled in that fight. You're kidding me. Serves me right, I guess, for using the auto resolve. Alright, we'll just have to get them back, I guess. Defeated Calfans. That is actually a really good one for Malabad. Given his story as the Black Serpent and obviously wanting to raise up against his father, I think it is quite fitting to a degree that he's also defeated Calfans as well, showing that he is basically the true king of humanity. There we go, all of that's now done. Can we recruit the men-at-arms here? We cannot yet. Okay, what about Raise Dead? No real options. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that. In the meantime, Eustache. Let's see. Oh wow, you guys have joined up with yet another faction. Let's go after Luthahus. I know we're not going to be able to kill him off, but there you go, another injury. Picked up a flesh golem, and 6 blood kisses. Does that not mean, if I go back onto here that is, we could use that to actually start spreading more corruption everywhere? You know what? Sure. There we go. Right, so that's you now moved. That's you moved. Aiden. Ah, you're still tired, aren't you? So yeah, we're not going to worry about you yet. Vlad, let's get you up to the Black Pits.
They will know.
I imagine this will be a pretty standard fight.
The world will
Oh
be
yeah,
mine.
definitely. There we go. Alright, that's that secured. +1 leadership when not doing sieges.
Shall know me.
Okay, so we've got Shady Township, we've got Shady Tavern, Sacred Swamps, and a Binding Circle. I'm gonna disband these for the moment, just so we can again get a brazier and get some defences built. The Shady Tavern will allow us to help our public order, especially as it is unpleasant climate for us. And with our replenishment, we'll be back up to full strength in the following turn. You've already done. Let's start looking into dealing with these guys. Now, the only thing I'm a little concerned about is actually Durfuranat. But there isn't going to be another way for us to enter into Val's Anvil. We might have to actually go after the Waterfall Palace first. Oh, I don't know. It's just... Alright. Let's just start moving up. I mean, if we did want to attack, we'd have to probably move down anyway. Okay. Oh, God. Here we go. I'm going to get these guys to start raiding. So I just wanted to see, what do we need? 50%. Okay. Well, luckily for us, we can do so. Alright. Let's move you... Excuse me. I want you to move. Thank you, William. Right. Set you up an ambush, and then we'll grab Nicolette. And because we're right by the border here, what I'm going to do is just prop her right here, so she's within reinforcements, and then see about setting up that ambush. Or better yet, I guess. I suppose we could do that. Right, and now it's moved. Vendrick's moved. Or should be moving. Let's get you over here, then. Alright, Red Duke. What I might actually do with you, we'll move you up to here. While we're going to be trespassing through some territory, what I might get him to do instead is continue marching through here. And I might just make it... Oh, hang on. No, it'll be okay. What I'll do is send the Red Duke through Kingsglade. I know it's going to cause some diplomatic issues, but given that the Kindreds of Orion really don't like me, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And if we can bring in the Red Duke and his army as a reinforcements against, Togoran, I think that will really help us out. So yeah, I'm quite happy to allow him to do that. And I think then that's everybody else moved. Everyone has captured Sparta, everything else. So let's get past you. Okay, Bolgers, we're going to continue giving you Woundmaker. Eventually I will give him Deadly Onslaught, but for now I think we're okay. What to give you now? I think we'll just start spreading Public Order, I guess. And then for Malabat, let's give you a Heroic Killing Blow. I think that would be very useful for you. Oh, actually, wait a sec. Do you not have... You don't have Lightning Strike. Crap. If we did spend that point, we could have finished one of these and then gone for Irrepressible Spirit and then Lightning Strike. Oh well. Okay, Cassine, let's give you Arcane Conduits now. Okay, Flo, we'll give you Fleetfoot. Eustache, could just give you Slippery at this point. Okay, you will get Arcane Conduit as well.
Do you need fresh troops?
Okay. I might actually get Aidens just pop up here temporarily. I don't want him to necessarily go after any of the armies this turn. But we've got Circo here. Excuse me, I'm trying to click your other armies.
I think not.
Deatok. Tudufus for the Shadow Dancers. Okay, you do have a Fast Dragon. Right. Main thing is though, we also got quite a lot of Dark Magic. So let's go ahead and increase some of these. Oh yeah, something else I needed to do. Someone suggested about it in the last episode. Can't remember who did. Was it the last episode or the episode before? So what? Grab these. Now if you remember, we did have an agent I sent up. Did I not? No. God, what am I thinking? Right. No, that was it. So I didn't have an agent, but it was suggested, why don't I get a couple of agents and send them around the map so we can have a look and see what's going on in the wider world. So if we grab one here, I'm not going to go for Vikings, damsels. You get 13 of them, sure. Let's get you, because you are able to give me a campaign ride bonus. Who else? Determined? Nope. Intelligent? Yeah, I can do. Confident? Perceptive. Let's go for intelligence. So, Heloise. And then what I'm going to do is just send them off. So one of them will head up towards Norska, just to see what's going on up there. Another one then can head over to Kislev and see what's going on there. In hindsight, it would have been better if I just recruited her over here, but I'm hoping she'll get over there pretty quick. So if we just focus on giving you your bonuses. So let's go for one there, one there, and one there. Likewise then for Heloise. So 1, 2, 3. Right. And then quickly continue leveling up. So we can give you the Abbey of the Bloody Grail here. We'll grab that for definite. Let's upgrade this. Okay, you can get some defenses, you can get a brazier. Alright, let's give you that for the bonus for the fields. Leoness, what can we get you here? A cooker for the grazing pastures, but I'm not that concerned about this. Instead, I think it could be... We're going to go 3,900 though. Ooh, let's grab that for the extra income. Public order is extremely good. And we can't afford a forbidden library. Right. Let's have a quick look at our trade partners. Just see if there's anything else we can try and do. So we can actually get defensive alliance. We'll grab that. Grab that. Let's see if we can get some money out of her too. Okay, 800 is exactly what we needed.
Rebels! I have time,
You.
but I ask that you be for the lady.
That's trade done.
Are these times?
I'm not going to do anything with the Kingdom of Bretonnia because we want to take it off them at some point. Pretty soon, hopefully. The Cabal. I thought we were actually relatively friendly with these guys. I mean, they don't like the fact that we are a great power and they have an aversion to us. But thanks to fighting everything else, we're actually doing okay. Okay, it was worth a try. But yeah, that's okay. We're not going to go for the prophesized war. What about you guys? Aggression? No? Okay. But there you go, that's a bit of extra cash for us. Okay guys, so I've done something which I don't do in my campaigns. I don't like it, because I'd like to try and keep with the story, but I did save Scum this particular time, because during the end turn phase, we had a situation where the Sisters of Twilight came and attacked my 3 armies. Now, bearing in mind that they are able to do Lightning Strike, meant that they were able to go after my armies one-on-one and could easily take them out. So I tried retreat, so catch them off guard so we can attack them in the following turn. But, while Nicolette and Marius decided to pull back to Paravon, William had the smart idea to march here. So when, Lord Dieth actually went and attacked her, not only did it consist of Lord Dieth, but it consisted of every single army at the Waterfall Palace. So there was no way I could win that fight, and I didn't want to lose William this close to the end of the campaign, simply because he ran in the wrong direction. So, I'm going to do something a bit different. Instead, I'm just going to pull these guys back to the border. He's got plenty of movement, so I'm just going to move him back here. Excuse me, I did want to move him. Nicolette, you're in the way. Thank you. Alright, so let's move you back here. And I'm going to get Marius to do the same. Right, we'll put... In fact, we can just pop you right here. Maybe we'll get lucky with something here. Sure, I'll take the risk and then I'm going to do a ambush. It's a 100% chance, so you never know. Might work. But let's see what happens now. If something bad happens, I'm just going to leave it in. Because, well, it's only fair. But I just looked at it and think, how can it go that badly just because William ran in a complete wrong direction to what he should have done? So, yeah, let's try that again and see what happens. Okay, time to see what happens here now. So, the Sisters of Twilight are coming out. They've decided to go after Marius, and as you can see, they've used Lightning Strike. Banspar massively against me, so I'm going to retreat. He runs off in the right direction this time. Good. Okay, next target. Tries to go after William. Again, Lightning Strike, big problem. So, I'm going to get you to retreat. And you go in the right direction this time. Okay, anyone else? Are you going to try and attack Nicolette, maybe? No. Oh, wow. I just noticed. We've got the Red Duke here, right? But we've got a faction called the Scourge of Aquitane. Wow. Okay. You know what? Sure. Not really fussed about them in all honesty. You're going to attack Einschatten. We're going to just auto-resolve that. Nice and easy. And we'll get a bit of extra dark magic out of you. Okay. We've still got some survivors. But, with that, I'm going to end things here for today. Now, I must be honest, I'm not particularly proud of the fact that I did a bit of safe scumming. I don't like doing it. I'm one of those players that would rather just, okay, it happens, it happens. But I did think it was a bit crappy that the game got William to run in a completely different direction from where he should have done. Because, well, if I was faint, basically, the Sisters came up this way, if I use Marius as the example, and went to attack, and he ended up retreating past them when they had no reason to. So, yeah, wasn't proud of it, but I felt it needed to be done. Especially this close to the end of the campaign. But failed that mission, no problem. But on the plus side, we now got an opportunity to go after the sisters in the next episode. With them then dealt with, we can take all the armies down here. We've got Lord Dieth to go after, Zatafios, and the garrison here. So that's going to be a bit of a tough fight. But yeah, let's leave it here for today. So guys, thank you for watching today's one. I hope you enjoyed. And you do join me next time, of course, for some more Warhammer. But until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.